Oh my gosh. I've been so tired lately. I go through these periods of up and down where I'm really tired, and then other times I'm fine. I have lots of energy, but so I started working outside my house lately. On Thursday, I started a temporary position as just a reception and admin support in an office. So it's been a while since I've worked in an office, and it's fine. Like it's the job is fine, everything's fine. But my body isn't used to, first of all, getting up early to commute to an office and the commute back. And when I started on Thursday, it was our first snowfall, like real snowfall of the season. And so of course, like I've lived in this city for so many years. I know the first snowfall is the worst because everyone, as everyone says, forgets how to drive, and there's car accidents and there's backups and everything. So it's my first day. I left early and I was trying to get there on time, but I made it shortly after. But everything was fine. But yeah, I found that at home I can, when I'm working on my laptop, I can I can sit where I want, I can stretch, I can I can make myself comfortable with pillows and all that kind of stuff. But when I'm in the office, I'm sitting in an office chair, which is pretty, like the one I'm sitting in right now is very comfortable. It's padded, it's got the right heights for your arms and everything, like everything's great. But my body isn't used to, I guess, the way that it's made, and I have adjusted it to suit my height and everything. But it's like certain parts of your body need certain support. So when I got home on Friday night, my body was just so sore. Even Thursday night when I came home the first day, I could tell my body was just like, what is this? I don't like this. So I go back tomorrow because today's Sunday, so I go back to work tomorrow. So I'm going to bring a few things that I have at home to kind of support my body while I sit in the chair, because you do a lot of sitting. I mean, when you're doing reception, you're sitting at the desk and you're, supporting teams and that kind of stuff. But yeah, you're not doing a lot of walking. So I do have to get up, and I do have a stand-up desk there, so that's nice. But I do need to walk and stretch and remember to do those things because, whew, my body was not happy. Even now, even today, like it's still kind of sore, and I have to stretch it, and I have to make sure that I, give it TLC. So yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind. I signed up with a temp agency here, and so they had found me this position, and they said, oh, you start on this day. So I knew like last week that I was starting, but I was all excited and everything. And then I got there and I got trained on Thursday by the person that I'm covering her vacation time for 2 weeks. And so it was such a sweet lady, and she taught me everything. And it wasn't, because I've worked in offices for so many years. I've worked for a lot of different companies, a lot of different organizations. And so it's just a matter of her telling me like what needs to be done for this office. So, but yeah, it was genuine people working there, really nice. And they're all like, oh, if you need anything, let us know. And so I'm excited about it. But yeah, it's been kind of mentally and physically exhausting because you're learning all these new things and you're trying to make sure you're doing them right. And you're trying to sit in a chair that's not yours and be comfortable and have your body supported. And yeah, it's just a lot. And then the commute. Like, I was so happy because I was working self-employed, and so I was working from home on my little laptop, just go out when I need to, and I wasn't going out during rush hour. So, but now, like I start at 8 a.m. and I finish at 4:30. And so the times that I'm traveling are full rush hour. So, it just helps to have patience and, good driving skills because people in the morning, especially when they're in a hurry to get to work, they just do the dumbest things. And you just have to remember, like, Like, I just want to get to work safely. So, I'm happy to let those people go in front of me, do whatever they need to, but like, just let me get to work safely. So yeah, that's kind of been a lot for me, especially because, I'm trying to learn, I guess, relearn some things in my life with my ADHD diagnosis. So I was a little bit nervous about going into this job just because I sometimes feel less confident that I know what I'm doing, even though I've been doing it for years. Like, I have worked in offices as an assistant, as an admin assistant, as a executive assistant, worked with CEOs, worked with executive teams, all this stuff. Like, I've supported teams, I've supported all these people, but I think because I took a break and was working for myself alone, I've have felt a little bit of, like, my self-confidence has dropped a little because I have been, hanging out with myself and not not really having those having the kind of interactions that you have when you work with other people. But I went to work, I went to this office, didn't know anybody, and now, like, I feel totally comfortable going back. So it's just a matter of doing some things sometimes just to remind yourself, like, you're fine, like, it's all good. But yeah, when you work by yourself and you live by yourself, you just think about you think a lot, and I'm the queen of overthinking, and I work on that a lot, and just kind of like try to remember that, like, nothing has happened yet. Like, if I'm going into a new place, a new office, nothing has happened yet. I haven't met anyone yet. I haven't done any of the work yet, so I don't know to not be confident, right? I need to go in being confident that I know what I'm doing, because they hired me for this job because they saw my resume. They know they know what I'm capable of. So it's an interesting journey. I mean, I'm 54, but sometimes I feel like, I feel like a kid, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, are they gonna like me? And like, what if I do something wrong? but but usually once I get into a situation, I'm like, you were just being silly. Like, you need to just be confident and, enjoy the time, because I'm there for 2 weeks. Like, it's great. I'm meeting all these people. I'm in a new neighborhood, so I can walk around. I went to a new cafe for lunch on the first day, and it was really nice. And it's just like, oh, a different environment. I used to work downtown many years ago, and so it's a whole new environment downtown. So, and I have friends who work downtown, so now, like, we're setting up some time to meet for lunches and stuff, and so I'm excited. But yeah, it's just a little self-confidence. I needed to remind myself that I know what I'm doing. I am confident. I I have the skills, and I get along fine with people. So it's not, none of it is for me to worry about, but you need those reminders sometimes. So anyway, I wanted to come on here and say hello and show my face, because it's been a little bit. I've kind of been posting some videos, but I just want to chat because I miss my subscribers. And I really appreciate the people who are subscribing to my channel, because, like, when I chat in the comments, or I go to their page and I comment on theirs, it just does really, it is starting to feel like a community to me. And that's one of the things that was kind of my goal with coming onto YouTube, is just like, I want to meet new people, and I want to, establish some relationships with people, even though, we don't live in the same place. We may never meet each other in person, but it's nice to know that there's people out there that, are supportive and encouraging, and, even if you just want to sit in front of your camera and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, sometimes ramble like me, they are supporting you, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you to my subscribers. And I will continue to post my videos. I'm hoping to get into a routine with this work situation. We'll see how it goes, but I will be posting more for sure. But yeah, I'm still having fun on YouTube. I'm still enjoying watching other people's posts and watching their channels. And yeah, I think I'm going to start this new, you're going to hear me say this a lot because of my ADHD, but I got this idea, and I think I'm going to start a playlist of things that bring me joy, because I posted a video earlier today about the joy of Christmas and like finding joy in Christmas. And so I think I'm going to start, like, when I find things that make me feel joyful, I think I'm going to put them in a playlist, like record some videos about them, put them in a playlist. We'll see. I have a lot of ideas, so we'll see which ones make it to YouTube, and that's fine. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. I am going to try and get something, maybe make some dinner. That'd be great. But thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.